Ready? Just pin. How's everybody doing today? My name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. It's great for you all to be joining us here. For all of you stateside and Canada, thank you for joining us early in the day and taking out time. I know some people on this call actually took out time from work so they could attend this call. So that shows how dedicated you are. Really happy for you to be here. And for those of you internationally, hopefully you had a great day today and you're going to be able to join your evening with us. So what we're going to do today, we're going to have a very important intro session to one of our flagship tools called Manara over here at Eaconomy. Now, this tool has been able to really change the lives of a lot of people that were already advanced traders, people that were beginning traders, people that have been out of the trading space for a while that have come back. This tool has really done a lot of amazing things for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself out of the way and I'm going to bring on the man that, put this together for us. And he has a lot of people on this call and he's been doing some amazing things, both on the building side and the trading side for Eaconomy. He is a top 3 builder in the company, and he's been using Manara to make thousands of dollars per week. So without further ado, Mr. Ontarian Hawkins, the floor is yours, sir. Just need you to unmute there, buddy. You're still muted, Ontarian.
All right, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks for the introduction, Nicholas. Hey, and Ali, thanks for being on, man. Hey, we're business partners in this thing. Real quick, guys, for those of you who are new, don't know who I am, quick background about me. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, got started in the affiliate marketing, network marketing industry back in the early 2000s, okay? The reason I wanted to become an entrepreneur is because, of course, didn't want to do a 9-to-5 the rest of my life, all right? Grew up in a, I wouldn't say a poor environment, but we didn't have much, okay? Mom struggled, single parent home, the whole rap. So fast forward into 2003 in college, I decided to branch out in entrepreneurship in network marketing and direct sales. All right, which later on led me to Forex trading, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted something not only that I could pass down from generation to generation, but I wanted to learn a skill set to where I didn't have to go out there and recruit and try to convince someone. That's what traditional network marketing is. Traditional network marketing says, hey, go out there and make a list of your friends and family, go to hotel meetings. I did all that stuff. 3-way calls, cold calling, you name it, I did it. All right. So Forex trading was like, it was a breath of fresh air, right? 2014 is when I embarked upon Forex trading. Learned from a young woman, learned the basics from a young woman. And she taught me just the basic stuff, right? Which is all you need in Forex trading, okay? Which later led me into, certain companies. I'm not going to name any company names, been in a few companies over the years. But what I can say is this, even though I got started in Forex, even though I've lost money in Forex, because let me just set the stage. Forex trading is investing, okay? You're going to lose, right? You're not going to win every single trade. But what we're going to tell you here today is if you practice proper risk management and discipline and patience, you can come out on top in Forex trading, guys. I've learned it over the years. I've blew several accounts, over leveraging, right? Made money and then lost it, made it, lost it, right? Those up and downs, those roller coasters. You may have those in your experience, okay? Don't be alarmed. Don't, and the main thing, don't quit when it happens, okay? Because it's easy to give up on yourself. Just take the loss, right? Learn from your mistakes and come back to trade another day, right? And learn. And, what I've learned in my experience is every time that I lose, I gain wisdom. I know what to do next time. I know what not to do next time, right? So in this session, you're going to learn something that has taken my trading game to another level, guys. I don't know where this company's been all this time. I don't know where this tool has been all this time. And guys, I've been up and down the walkway when it comes to Forex opportunities, Forex, EAs and you know, tools. I've been up and down the block, guys. Like I say, I got started in 2014 into the Forex trading game. But here recently, a couple of months ago, guys, I got into a company, and this that gave me the what I call the holy grail of trading. Traditional trading, if you go out and you look at charts, right? You're going to have to draw your support and resistance lines. You're going to have to draw your trend lines. You know, some of you may know about Fibonacci, right? But what if you had a tool that could actually do all that for you? What if we had a tool that personally will go out and paint the picture for you for the perfect setup in the market? If you were to do this, you know, manually, it would take you literally hours, maybe days, if you're trying to, you know, trade more than one pair. But this particular tool, guys, called the Manara, inside of the company that we're a part of called Eaconomy, is life changing, guys. When I told Nicholas, I can't go without this tool no more, right? I cannot trade no more without Manara. I need to see what the tool is painting, what the setups are, and vice versa. And it's like having 20/20 vision times 100. That's what the Manara is when it comes to your Forex trading, because we vaguely see through a glass when we're on a regular chart, right? We're marking those charts up, and hopefully it, you know, the certain levels that we draw, the price respects those levels. But this tool is going to give you guys the insight that you need to become a master trader. And I say that with all confidence, guys. I say that with all confidence. Now, I've been able to make some nice chunk of change here, guys, real quickly with this tool. Now, I got to give a disclaimer. My results are not typical, guys. I've been doing this since 2014. I have my ups and downs, and now I'm on this consistent, you know, wave, and all thanks to the Manara tool. So what I want to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is I want to share my screen and kind of just show you, you know, what the Manara is, what it looks like, right? So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And I want to thank all of you who are here. You are in the right place at the right time. I'll tell you that right now. So let me get this out of the way. There we go. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, you're good.
Good to go. All right, guys. So this is the Manara right here. I'm not going to go too much detail in it. My partner, Ali, is going to break some things down for you guys. But the Manara, guys, again, it paints a picture for you, right? It gives you the perfect setups. And some of you guys who are on the team, you're using this already, right? You're using this, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how to perfect this particular tool. Okay, so let me give you a scenario here. So this is a pair right here, NZD USD. You see it right here. It is on the hour chart. Okay, and this is what we call a deep crab pattern. You see the box right here. Okay, deep crab pattern. This is actually probably my favorite pattern right here. The reason it's my favorite pattern is because in a deep crab pattern, just how it sounds deep, the market, the swing is deep. Okay, the swing is so deep that a reversal usually has to happen. The market usually has to correct itself to breathe a little bit, because the move down or the move up was so big, right? As you can see here. So you go from, for example, here's the coordinates right here. So you got your X, and then the coordinates right here. You got B, C, and then this big move right here. And you see what happened. Manara gave a signal right here for this trade. Okay. Now, this is actually a pretty nice trade right here. You see the entry point, you see price moving up. Okay. And then you see another confirmation. So real quick, Manara is in order to perfect this skill, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be patient. Okay, you got to be patient. Look at this real. Let me just show you real quick. Here's our entry right here. Okay, what I like to look for in Manara is, before I get into a trade, I like to see price moving in the direction. If you see, so the green candles is the bulls. This means the price is going up. The red candles, of course, is going down, is bearish. So if this trade was all red going this way, right? If you didn't see any green candles and you see red candles going this way past this entry, you will not get into this trade, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you will not get into this trade until you see at least 2 confirmation green candles, as you can see right here, guys. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good trade right here. Like I was telling one of my partners this morning, we usually don't trade on Fridays. Fridays a lot of manipulation. You know, a lot of retail traders knocking a lot of folks out. So the best time to trade for me, I would say Monday, starting Monday London session going into Tuesday will probably be your best times to trade. But so far, guys, again, with this tool, I've been able to, again, perfect my entries. As you can see here, I've been able to just see clearly, right? I've been craving for a tool like this for a very, very long time. And I found it. Okay, I found it. So our encouragement to you, for those of you who are not involved, you're looking into Forex, you're not involved with any type of Forex opportunity. If you're looking to perfect your skill set, or if you're looking to get into Forex, period, and to perfect it, this is going to be the opportunity for you. I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I just had a new business partner, customer, join me within 48 hours ago. Sent me a text message yesterday. Said, "Hey man, I took some trades on demo today. You know, with Manara, and this is what I made." And I was blown away. I was like, "Wow!" He sent me a screenshots, guys. He just got started. Okay, so if that don't give you any confidence, I don't know what will. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass it over, because we're going to get more into the technicalities of Manara. I just showed you just a little bit, a little tiny bit more of the technicalities of Manara. I'm going to pass it to my business partner, Ali, and he's going to break down, really deep dive on how to get into Manara, how to perfect it, how to get notifications, and really how to set this up to where you're winning most of the time. Keyword most of the time, because again, you're not gonna win every trade, guys. If any trader say you win every time, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. You're gonna have some losses, but proper risk management is key. So Ali, I give you the floor, man. It's all yours, brother.
Thank you very, very much for that presentation on Terry. And I think it was super powerful, because you can actually see how he's utilizing this tool to create wealth for himself, you know, and that's the most powerful thing about this space, is that you can literally come in and put yourself in a position to win just by utilizing a tool that's available to so many people, that makes a positive impact on your life, and that overall puts you in a position to win. Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now a little bit about me. I've been trading since 2013. You know, I started off rocky like everybody else does. It is, you know, not the easiest journey in the world, but it is one of the most powerful journeys in the world, because when you can step into a space and write your own check, you put yourself truly in a position to win, and ultimately you give yourself back the power. You don't have to go there and trade your time for money, right? When you're trading your time for money, you have to physically go in, you have to drive to work, you know, you're spending hours in traffic, and you're commuting away from your family, away from the home that you're paying thousands upon thousands of dollars to have, and you're literally going out there building someone else's dream. So the idea here is, with trading, you have an opportunity to put that money back in your pocket where it belongs. But more importantly, you give yourself back the gift of time, because time is like the commodity that's so powerful in this world. And it's so unique, because once you spend it, you can't get it back. And you have to respect your time more than anything. And that's why I love this tool, Manara, because what it does is it gives us back the gift of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and, you know, show you all how you can utilize this tool and how you can put yourself truly in a position to win. Because I'll tell you right now, I've been trading for a while, and one of the most difficult tasks that I have is, you know, marking up charts. And what I mean by difficult is that it's just kind of time consuming. So right here, guys, you're going to go into your economy back office. You're going to click on Forex. You're going to click on Manara, and then you're going to open up this tool. Now, right now, you can come in here. This is what you'll see when you first come into Manara. And let's say you want to come in here and look at GBP JPY. You'll come in here, type in GBP JPY. I love using Owanda on the TradingView tool. So this is integrated with TradingView. So whatever happens on TradingView will happen here, but you have an opportunity to come in here and look at price from any one of these trading platforms. So for instance, Pepperstone is a broker, you know, IC Markets, these are all brokers. I like using Owanda because it's the least manipulated and truest form of price that you can find, okay? So you'd go in there, you would just search up your pair, and then you would essentially go ahead and locate Owanda. You would click on it and it would pull this up, and you're probably looking at this and you're like, what the heck is going on? These are all the potential setups for this specific pair, okay? This is what's setting up to happen. So right now we're at a major C point. We have a couple D points here in terms of what could potentially happen in the market. We could have a pullback to this level right here, and there more than likely be a buy. We have a pullback to this level right here, most likely be a buy, pull back to here, most likely be a buy. Okay. Now, a lot of you might be saying, well, if we know price is going down to these levels, why don't we sell it? Because there could still be a situation in where price decides to do some different things. And what I mean by that is we can actually come in here and see price do some other stuff, right? We could see price come in and ultimately come down into this level right here. It could pull back up, come down here, pull back up, and then make its move down. And if you get into the trade right here, we don't have enough confluence nor confirmation to be able to sell this down to these specific D points, okay? So when you're looking at this right here, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, this is really confusing. How did Ontarian find that deep crab setup? What is it? So as you come here, you're going to see all of the specific harmonic patterns, right? We have a couple bearish patterns and mostly bullish. So price is expected to come down to one of these three levels and then move bullish, okay? So that's why Ontarian was saying when it hits your level D, you want to wait for price to show you that it's going to move up, and then you get into the trade, right? You want to see that confluence and that confirmation. So let's say we want to see this, you know, bat right here. All we have to do is click on show, and it's literally going to show us exactly what this particular setup is going to look like. So what it's going to say, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for that. So essentially what it's going to do is it's going to say, okay, when price hits this level right here, this is essentially going to be our buy box. When price triggers in here, we're going to wait to see some bullish price action and in this price range, and we're going to look for price to break out of this box and essentially go to TP1 and hit TP2. So that's one setup right there with the bat. We can close that one out. Let's say we like this Gartley pattern. We can hit show, very similar to the bat pattern in terms of entry point, okay? Very, very similar entries. Just the TPs are a little lower, okay? Let's see here. Let's see this double bottom pattern, okay? So you have price here showing at where you would enter the trade, right? So hold on, let me get this thing out of the way here for you. So pretty much what you'll see here is you'll see they give you the entry that you need, right? This would be your entry. And then this is essentially your stop loss, okay? So that's what you're looking at for the double bottom pattern. I don't typically trade a double bottom pattern myself, not a fan of it. We also have our bat pattern right here, okay? So these are all harmonics using mathematics in the financial market so that you can optimize your entries. So as you can see here, it's giving you another entry right here. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, Ali, this is great. But now if you look, price is, you know, really far from this level. You know, we're a couple hundred pips away from this level, and that's totally okay. because there's a couple things we could do. We could actually go on tradingview.com and set up an alert on GJ at these particular prices where we want to take entries, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're going to essentially just set a pending order or an alert when price gets to this level, we're gonna pay attention to the chart. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is my favorite thing about Manara. And ladies and gentlemen, you could do this on any pair, Euro JPY, GBP JPY, USD JPY. You could come in here and search up all the pairs and find potential setups, okay? Now, you come to the monitor section. This is my favorite section right here because you can come in here and you could set up specific settings in this section that allow you to maximize this tool and even give yourself more time. So you come to settings. I like looking at mature pairs because mature means that it's about to happen, okay? That means it's getting to that D area, okay? Then we're looking at the 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour daily timeframes. We're looking at Forex pairs, indices, metals as well. Let's throw commodities in here too. These are the patterns I like to look for. Bat, cipher, shark. Let's see here. We got our alternate bat, crab, Gartley. I told you guys I don't like to trade the double bottoms or the triple bottoms or the triple tops. Channel I'm not a big fan of. We got your double bottom, which I'm not a big fan of. Head and shoulders I like. And then our flag pattern, butterfly, deep crab. So I come in here and I select what I want in terms of what I want to look at on my chart. Then I look at for bullish and bearish patterns, okay? Then I come in here and I click on security and I can pick all the pairs I want to look at. Now, guys, I like looking at clean data. I don't like to confuse myself. It'd be nice to be able to take advantage of every single trading opportunity that presents itself, but I want to make sure that I have a good trading plan. So I want to make sure that I can look at all my major odd pairs, my major Euro pairs, my major GBP pair, my major USD pairs, my Euro pairs. So I want to make sure I have access to all my majors. If you look at this, it's literally 14 assets, 14 pairs, currency pairs that I could trade. I'm also going to look at my NAS 100, which is an indice, which stands for NASDAQ, SPX 500, which is the US S&P 500, US 30, which is essentially the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and German 30, which is essentially DAX, okay? Then I'm also going to look at gold USD and silver USD as well. This is how I want it set up. Now, once I get my settings all in place, which literally takes 5 minutes to do, less, now you come down here to the fun part. This is going to show you potential setups. So as you can see here on USD JPY, this one's been completed, okay? Let's click on this. Look. So right now, this is showing me that USD JPY, this is the setup, okay? This is the setup right here. This is the deep crab setup. This is my entry point. As you can see here, this trade completed means it's triggered. As you can see, the trade is in a little bit of drawdown, but I like taking trades that are in drawdown because it's actually less risk. So if you could see here, it's a few pips away from the entry point. So if I get in here and I hits my stop loss, but these are my take profits, I've actually risked way less to get into this trade than the person who got in on entry. So now that we're here on our entry, what's expected is that price is going to come in and hit this target 1 and this target 2. One thing I love about Manara too is you can come in here, you can take a screenshot, you can copy the URL, and you can send it to your trading friends and say, hey, check out this amazing setup. Now, everybody go ahead and click on that link that I just dropped in the chat box, and it's actually going to show you this screenshot of what I'm looking at, and I can actually show you what that would look like. Boom. This is what your friends will see. Look at this amazing trade idea that this tool has delivered to me. I'm taking this trade. We're going to hit target 2. Very simple. I love it. Okay. So that's just one example of what it would look like for a mature setup. So this is something that if I look at this trade and I'm like, okay, let me look left, because in trading, you always look left. Like TradingView's mantra is look, then leap. Okay. And that's what you have to do. You have to look left and then get into the trade. And I like what I'm seeing here, right? I like that I'm seeing some price action here, some rejection in price over here. I would also maybe go look at some higher time frames and give myself some more confluence. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a trade idea. I didn't have to do the analysis for. I just came here within minutes. I set up my settings and I looked at one thing that I liked. Boom, I'm going to take that trade. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what a incomplete trade looks like for another pattern. So let's see here. We got a deep crab that, no, this is also complete. Okay, incomplete. Let's see. All right, let's look at this NZD USD shark on the 4-hour time frame that's incomplete, okay? So what does incomplete mean? Incomplete means that the setup has not triggered our entry point yet. As you can see, we're quite a bit of ways away from this. So once again, what I would do is I would go to my trading view and I would set an alert in trading view to send me a notification to my phone. Hey, NZD USD has reached your price. And I would probably set my price at 67742. And I would be able to pull up the chart and see exactly what's happening. Okay. Now, if I see big bearish candles getting down to this level right here, I'm not going to enter the trade because I want to let that bullish momentum ride out. There could have been some crazy news in the market. There could have been something that happened with, New Zealand. I don't know if they have another COVID lockdown, whatever the case may be, but I want to pay attention to the news as well. If I see those big bearish candles, I might stay away from this trade. But if it comes in and it starts losing its bearish momentum, and it's getting close to my entry point, that level D, I'm taking that trade. It's going to trigger me. Okay. Now let's go ahead and look at another incomplete setup at random. Let's pick this US 30 Gartlett pattern. Okay. So as you can see here, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the Dow Jones Industrial has been pretty bearish in the since like December-ish. We had some great, and I say bearish, I mean in a short term. Overall, the US 30 is very bullish, and I have big expectations for the economy of the United States to keep growing, although inflation will keep, diminishing the value of the dollar and fiat currencies are losing their value. Doesn't mean that the economy is still not thriving. So, but right now, there's a lot of, turmoil in the world between what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. Prayers go out to everybody in Ukraine. Everything that's going on in the world with COVID-19, all these stimulus things that have happened. So the idea is that the sentiment in the market at the time is calling for sellers, okay? And overall, over the last couple months, I've been shorting US 30, but it's staying in the same range, and that trading range is really fun to trade. So if you can look here, we can look at this level right here and see how many times price came here. We got a major gap in the market, but sold off. So this is a major area where price seems to reject. So as you can see here with this pair, it's saying, hey, we're almost at our entry. Now, if you look, we're almost where we need to be. We're literally almost where we need to be in terms of an entry. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on this. As of right now, the market for trading the Dow Jones Industrial is open still, right? Because it's traded on the New York Stock Exchange. But the beautiful thing about this is when the New York Stock Exchange closes, US 30, SPX 500, and NAS 100 still run with less volatility. So it's really fun to trade in off-peak hours, in my opinion. I've caught thousands upon thousands of pips trading indices in my sleep, while everybody wakes up in the morning trying to get that 9:15, 9:30, 9:45 a.m. EST trade-off. I've already banked 1,000 pips the night before, and I don't have to sit there and getting into a bearish and bullish war with some of these institutional investors. But this is something I keep a very close eye on, and I'd be looking to short this based off of this. Obviously, I'm going to hit my trading view, and I'm going to do some confluence checks for myself, make sure I'm good to go. So guys, this monitor tool is going to be where you make a lot of money. This is like truly where you're going to put yourself in a position to win. We already pulled up this pair right here. Let's take a look at this USD CHF on the daily. Now, listen, when you're trading on the daily time frame, I want you to understand that trading on the daily, weekly, monthly, 4-hour, 1-hour, 30-minute patterns are patterns. They look the same no matter what time frame you're on. But when you're trading off of the daily time frame, just understand that you're always going to be risking more pips to gain more pips. It's because it's a bigger move. So when you trade on the daily time frame, you're expecting to be in a trade for a couple days for it to play out. Because although this looks like a small move, that's a rather large move for price to hit our entry and then go into our targets. This is like thousands of pips in movement, hundreds upon hundreds of pips in movement. So please be careful if you ever have your daily time frame set up. I'm a big fan of entries on the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30-minute. I always look at lower time frames to make sure that my micro time frames match my macro time frames, that if I'm bullish on the macro, I'm also bullish on the micro. All about getting that sniper entry. So, and ladies and gentlemen, this tool is super easy to use. You don't need to know the information I need to know. You don't need to know the information Ontario needs to know. You'll learn that information over time, but I'm telling you right now, I wish I had this tool when I was first learning how to trade, because I would have been able to be more profitable. How a beginner would use this tool, I'm going to show you right now exactly how a beginner would use this tool. I have my MetaTrader 4 set up on my phone. I'm assuming you already know how to type in some numbers and execute a trade on MetaTrader 4. I'm going to assume that because you should know that. There's tons of training out there to show you how to do that. If not, we could drop a training in here to show you how you can make that happen. So let's say you're looking at this NZD USD trade. No, forget that one because that's already a little too complete. Let's look at the 0 JPY trade, okay? All you would do is when you see this trade, I would take the entry right here where it is right now. I would keep this stop loss. So all you do is you go to NZD USD on your MetaTrader 4 with your broker. You're going to click on the asset. You're going to do a market execution, and you're going to type in your stop loss 135.5593. You're going to put your take profit 1 at 134.9592. You're going to look at your risk, and let's say you have $1,000 account. You're going to risk a 0.02 lot size, and you're going to click on sell. You're in the trade. Look at your phone, watch your blue screens, and allow yourself to take profit 1. That's what I want a beginner to do. It's not going to be the best risk to reward, but just focus on your take profit 1 and then your stop loss. As you grow over time, taking signals, and you learn how to manage your trade, you'll be able to remove your take profits, move your stop loss to break even. You'll be able to move your take profit 1 to take profit 2, and we'll show you how to do that as time progresses. But as a beginner, I want you to take these trades on a demo account and just focus on your stop loss and your take profit 1. There's nothing you can do wrong on a demo account right now as a beginner, just learning the process. Just put yourself in a position to be in front of 100% of the right information and give yourself a chance to win. Okay. So we'll make sure that, you guys will have access to this recording, but it's as simple as that. Come to this list, find anything that's complete or incomplete, and just take the trade. It's very simple. Like, do not complicate it. Do not make it harder than you think it is. We have a gentleman in our organization. His name is Sam. His brother is actually an educator for Forex. He was deathly afraid of trading. He never wanted to trade. He was scared. January 19th, 2022 was the first day he started trading Forex. And if you go look at his results in the Economy results group, he's had multiple 5-figure withdrawals from his trading account. Multiple. Past profits do not depict future results, but it's just about taking action. So don't worry about making money right now. Worry about perfecting the craft. It's kind of like when you go to the gym and you see somebody trying to curl, 50, 60 pound dumbbells, and they're like twisting their back, and, they're have horrible form, and they think that, oh, I'm so big and bad because I'm training with these 60-pound dumbbells, yet their body is only being damaged and they're not seeing the results that they want to see. If they were to just go down to 30-pound dumbbells and focus on their form and build that muscle memory, they'll be at 60 pounds 2 months from that day, and they'll be doing it with the same proper form, and they'll be stronger than they ever were. Same thing applies to this market. Always put yourself in a position to train yourself, okay? Now, one other thing I want to show y'all that's super cool about Manara, it's probably one of the other things that I like that really saves my time, is this. Ready? You click on notifications here. So look, we have our chart, which brings you to the basic chart, our monitor section, which just I broke down for y'all, notification, okay? Now, when you come to notifications, this is pretty sick, because you can come in here and look at settings, set up your settings, and, pick whatever you want to look at, okay? And what you're going to do, and I always have everything set to D point on this, like the final form. And what you're going to do is, instead of coming here and clicking on all of these, you're going to do yourself a favor. And on the bottom right-hand corner right here, you're going to click on Telegram bot. When you click on that, it's going to open up this page for you, and you're going to open Telegram in your desktop or in your computer. And then what you're going to do is you're going to follow the prompts, and I'll drop the prompts in here for you guys so you know exactly what to tell the bot to do in order for you to be able to actually access this. So give me 2 seconds so I can drop the instructions in here for you guys. Let's see here. Almost done. Hold up. Here we go. All right, so once you join that group, ready? That's what you need to do. So once you open that in the desktop, you'll be able to just go there. You'll go to Telegram bot. Once you open up the Telegram bot, you type in the word alerts in all lowercase letters, you enter your email, and then you input your authenticated token ID, which is located in Manara under account. So I'm going to show you how to find that. You click on account, and then when you click on account, there's going to be a number, your authenticated token ID, which will be available for you to capture. Okay. So this is powerful because you'll get a ton of Telegram notifications on your phone, just keeping you even more up to date on potential trade setups. I'll show you right now what that looks like. Let me know if you guys can see this. Literally, look, it's just nonstop.
Yeah, that's powerful right there, man.
Nonstop notifications. Nonstop notifications.
Beautiful.
Sick. So guys, do not sleep on this tool. This is a powerful tool. Don't overwhelm yourself. I promise you, this is going to be the easiest tool you could utilize in the market. I want you to think of it as a tool that literally just is giving you a buy indication or a sell indication in the simplest form possible. But what this tool is doing when it indicates a buy, it's also telling you your stop loss and your take profits. It makes it even easier, because if you're just using a simple buy sell indicator, you don't know what your take profit should be. You don't know how to put your stop loss. You don't know how to manage your risk. You're taking all the risk just because the tool is easy to use. This is easier to use than that because it's protecting your pockets and putting you in a position where it's actually setting up your risk to reward in a positive way. So hopefully that training was able to really help you see the value in the tool, but more importantly, put yourself in front of it. It's too easy for you to sleep on it. So I appreciate all of you guys. My name is Ali Saleh. I'm here to help in any capacity. We're here to help. As soon as we're done with this recording, we'll go ahead and get it uploaded, and we'll drop it, for everybody to view this tool. And you could share this video with your friends and your family as well, so that they could see how easy it is for them to also step on in this journey and make money with you. One thing I will say before I pass this over to Nick is this is just a call to action. You have to understand that the next 10 years, 50% of the world's jobs are going to be replaced by artificial intelligence. It's a fact. It's already happened. Elon Musk even spoke about it and said, look, the impact that artificial intelligence will have on the job market is going to be so high that we might have to talk about creating a universal basic income to just give families the bare necessities. On April 8th, 2022, you're on this webinar learning about this tool that can prevent you from being on a universal basic income. That's how important this skill set is. This isn't about me. This isn't about Nicholas. It's not about Ontarian. This is about you protecting yourself and your family for the future. So just keep that nugget in mind. I appreciate you all. I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of the way and bring up my brother, my best friend, an amazing guy, a guy who I'm just so happy I met this guy 2.5 years ago. He's been a real blessing in my life, and an amazing leader who leads from the front, has a heart of gold. the nicest guy I ever met, Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. My brother, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Ali. I really, really appreciate that. That was an absolutely amazing presentation. Everybody drop some fire in the chat for Ali. And, just based on what he's saying, you all have to understand, this is a $6 trillion a day industry. There's plenty of money to go around for everybody, but you have to know what you're doing, right? And, you don't want to be greedy. You don't want to rush yourself. This is a process. Like Ontarian was saying, the friend that text messaged him, he's in demo because he sees the long-term vision. There's no reason for him to put his money into the markets right now until he's comfortable. Keep practicing until it comes second nature to you. And you could see the charts and everything comes nice and clearly for you. So that was an absolutely amazing presentation. What I'm going to do is just kind of show you the back office here real quick. So those of you that are members and need to know how to access Manara, I'll show you in just a second. Those of you that are not members yet, get back to whoever invited you to this presentation, get their link, get signed up. Eventually here soon, we're probably going to start a Manara boot camp, maybe once or twice a week. We'll come over here once in the day, once at night, so we can hit all the time zones. You could trade with us, right? You can see exactly what we're doing and how we use this. So if you come over here, you're into your economy back office. So what you want to do right here, you want to go to Forex, okay? When you go to Forex, you want to go to Manara, okay? Now, you need to be logged in to your back office in order to use Manara. This link is not available to just give to anybody. It's tokenized. You can see the token that's up there with your email address. That's the only way it'll work. You have to be logged into your back office to access Manara, okay? So very simple. Now, also over here, you come over here to Eminus. What is Eminus? We have professional educators, 6- and 7-figure traders that trade for this company. They all have their own Telegram groups, the English group, the Spanish group, the Arabic group, and the Nepalese group. You could join all of these Telegrams. Doesn't matter if you don't speak those languages because they drop the signals in English. The reason why we have different languages is because when they have live sessions, they do teach in their language, but a lot of the educators, they will also, if they notice that there are English speaking people on their calls, they will speak in their language, but they'll also translate it in English too, so you can understand exactly what's going on. And over here, here's the economy results group that Ali spoke about earlier. As you can see, look at there, Ontarian right there, another $1,000 a day. So, we have all of these amazing results going on in here. So you just come in and, take a look around and see what everybody is doing, see the type of results. This is Sam that Ali spoke about earlier, somebody that did not start trading until this year, absolutely killing it. Just remember, past profits are not necessarily indicative of future results. Everybody's results are different. It's based on the time and the effort that you put into this. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will get this recording out as soon as I can. Might not be until this evening, so just hang tight. Ontarian, Ali, anything else you want to add before we go ahead and wrap up this call?
Yeah, I just want to say, hey, everybody, thanks for coming on. Hey, my encouragement to you is to get started. All right. This should be so logical. And like Ali said, jobs are being replaced at a rapid rate. I mean, go to your local Walmart and rewind the tape 2 years ago. How many checkout lines are happening, guys? If you didn't know yet, these jobs, the job market, the jobs, corporate America, they're designed to make a profit. If they're not making a profit, they get rid of you, okay? Hence technology, if technology is going to do the work, guess what? They can eliminate the manpower to pay someone else. So it's going to make sense for you to control your own financial economy. That's what we have here. That's Eaconomy, okay? That's what we have here. And we have Manara. Not only Manara, guys, we have crypto, stocks, that you can tap into inside. We have a whole plethora of education. So get started, don't delay, and you won't be sorry, guys. All right, let's go.
Sounds good. Anything else, Ali? Or we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for your time. Truly appreciate it. And we'll get this recording out soon. And you all have a blessed day and a nice weekend. Thank you.